Hello and welcome to What I Eat in a Day as a Chronic Illness Baddie. Had a pretty busy day, ate a lot of easy, lazy food, including leftovers. I started off with yoga though. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. So, I had a whole bunch of leftover sanitized vegetables from my Ides of March Caesar salad fiesta. So I decided to have a breakfast salad with some crispy smashed buffalo chickpeas that were also left over, and a matcha with some psyllium husk. Again, man, you can eat anything any time of day you want. Breakfast is a construct, so I was just happy to have a little refreshing salad. Like, have whatever you want whenever you feel like it. Like, there's no law that, like, you can't eat a salad for breakfast. At least not yet. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I love like touching my food. I love like getting all up in the fuck in there. Is that weird? I don't know. Because I see on here a lot of people, they like wear gloves and stuff whenever they cook like anything, and like I'll stick my hands in like raw meat, like I don't care. Yeah, man, I mean, I think that looks pretty good. I decided to top it with like the very end of my bottle of Japanese mayo and more hot sauce. I'm a huge slut for Japanese mayo, but I have like a huge jar of low fat, like normal ass mayo that I gotta use, so it's gonna be a while before I have my beloved Kewpie mayo again. What makes Kewpie mayo so good? Does anybody know? I'm guessing it's probably MSG related. I'm not an MSG hater. I think like Asian food really snaps because of the MSG. I mean, and also the approach to like different textures and like flavors and stuff too. But I'm just interesting. Like if you know what makes Kewpie mayo so fucking bomb, let a bitch know. Yeah, here I was making my little matcha. So if you've been watching this, I think if you've been nobody's been watching me, but if you're one of the like three people, you saw the utter carnage of my maca pot fucking exploding. So I don't have anything to make coffee in right now, so it was a matcha day. I put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of milk in my matcha, and psyllium husk. And that's pretty much it. Usually I'm like an iced coffee, iced matcha bitch, but it had been cold outside, and I was outside doing yoga for a minute. So I was cold and I was really excited to have like a hot ass drink with my cold crispy salad. Oh, I love the crispiness of just some nice lettuce. I still have some left I gotta disinfect. There's a couple things I was hoping to do, like food-wise today, but I just had too much other shit to do. I did not have time. Like, I was actually hoping to pickle some red onions today, but I realized that all my glass jars are being used for other stuff. Like, I had my vegetarian gnocchi leftovers in one jar, so I couldn't make the pickles. But we'll get into the gnocchi later and you'll see what was up with that. But now that jar, it's in the sink waiting to be clean, and maybe like tomorrow or in the next vlog or something, we can pickle some onions together. I actually have pickled radish from the Asian market also, so maybe I should eat the pickled radish before I pickle more things. I don't know, man. Anyway, that psyllium husk, it's really good if you're a bitch with, like, chronic stomach issues like I am. It's like a natural, like, Metamucil or whatever. It soothes your guts. Very important. I love all those memes about how, like, hot bitches have stomach issues. I mean, for me, it's not true because, like, I look like fucking Shrek, but I still enjoy a good meme. Like, I'm pretty sure Shrek would enjoy memes if they had swamp memes. Anyway, this was my breakfast salad. This crispy buffalo chickpea smash was inspired by Shakayla Felice. She's a vegan YouTuber who I follow. She's just, like, really delightful and happy. And I feel like I'm just such, like, a sour, miserable ass bitch, but, like, I enjoy people experiencing joy on this hell planet. Like, I mean, I can't relate, but, like, good for you, girl. But she really snapped with these, like, crispy chickpeas. She's the first person I've ever seen, like, smash up the chickpeas and crisp them up. I did mine in the air fryer, but I didn't rip up this lettuce small enough, so, like, you get to watch me straight up, like, brontosaurus this goddamn salad. Like, I be eating this salad like my bones are gonna be oil in, like, 20 million years. I wonder, like, will our bones be oil then? Will there even be an Earth? When's the sun supposed to explode? I'm not, like, a scientist, so I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I added some more milk to my little matcha. Honestly, though, this matcha did not really hit. For me, I felt uncaffeinated, which is why you're gonna see me go to a cafe later. Because I had some, like, important shit I needed to finish up, and I was, like, literally passing out at this table. So, then a while later, it was lunchtime. I made some, refried beans without fat, and that's some quesillo, that's cheese. I made, like, a version of molletes, which is like a Mexican brunch food. It's just refried beans and cheese on bread. Usually I really like it with, like, salsa matcha or some shit like that, but I didn't have that, and you know me, we just use what we have. So I started off only planning on having 2 toasts and some grapes, but then I realized there was literally only a spoonful of beans left in the can after I put it on the first 2 pieces of bread. And, like, I didn't just want to have, like, a whole can with 1 spoon of beans in it, like, back in my fridge taking up space. So I ended up having 3 pieces of, like, the molletes, and I served this with grapes, but I didn't eat the grapes because I didn't have room because I was full. Beans will do that to you. I feel like beans, like, can't be a midday food for me because maybe that's part of why I was so tired. I was just full of beans. But yeah, molletes has to be one of my favorite, like, brunch foods of all time, though. It can be really good, but I've also got it sometimes at restaurants, and it's, like, greasy or weird or, like, not that good, but when it's done right, it's absolutely fire. I've had some of my favorite molletes on earth. Like, these are just, these are, like, lazy cheater molletes. I think this whole meal came together in 7 minutes. So, not exactly the height of culinary excellence from me. Also, I was feeling kind of lazy, but when you have quesillo, it's better to rip it into, like, much smaller pieces than this. You'll see why. It just forms, like, straight up, like, chunks on the toast, but it'd be like that sometimes. Honestly, I just wanted to eat something and get back to doing what I needed to do. So, I'd woke up really early this morning, which was part of why it was so cold when I did yoga. So, like, I was hungry for lunch by, like, 10:30, but I don't think I started preparing this until about, like, noon. Then I pop them sluts right into the air fryer. Literally anything you could possibly make in an air fryer, and things you can't, I have made in this air fryer. Like, yeah, those were the grapes I had with it. And I ended up watching this really cool YouTube video from a YouTuber I really like on, like, the forced feminization of Leatherface. Whatever, you'll see.
Director Tobe Hooper's imitation of the American family in The Texas Chainsaw Massacre in 1974 exposes the savage consequences caused by the disappearance of male-centered rural labor. Naomi Merritt runs out of gas. The family proceeds to pick the group off one by one until the remaining final girl, Sally, is held captive during the family's macabre dinner. Eventually, Sally escapes in a stranger's truck, leaving the family behind in a lone...
So honestly, about 2 hours after lunch, I was still working on stuff, and I basically fell asleep at the table in my house, so I went to a cafe. Yeah, I pretty much just got a plain iced cappuccino, and a nice little lemon tart. Like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I didn't have, like, my usual caffeine in the morning, but matcha does have caffeine in it. I don't know. Either way, I was drooping all over the place. Maybe it's because I got, like, hormonal issues that cause fatigue, too. It could be that. You know, sometimes I feel like because, it's considered, like, especially if you're young, everybody just assumes you're automatically healthy, and, like, whatever you go through isn't really taken seriously. I feel like I'll have, like, certain issues with my body or whatever, and I'll be like, this is an unsolvable mystery, and then it's like, oh no, actually it's not. You just, like, have health problems. Anyway, while I was listening, of course I had to put Bruce Springsteen Darkness on the Edge of Town on for the 87,000th time. Then I came home. I wanted to show you, this was literally all the makeup and perfume I had for today. This was Flora Carnivora from Henry Rose. I'm the biggest Henry Rose stan in the world. I don't even like floral perfumes. I like this. It's an In Beauty lip glaze and the R&R Sun Serum, my favorite. All you need, man. Sunscreen, lip balm, perfume. Doesn't that, like, I mean, you could also see how fucking yellow my teeth are. But, I be drinking mad coffee. I used to smoke a lot, so I look like a fucking jack-o'-lantern. What are you gonna do? Then, this was my jar. This is a leftover high-protein gnocchi. I basically mixed, like, cottage cheese, tomato sauce, and frozen peas and mushrooms with the gnocchi. It had a horrible texture, but whatever, it was food. That's all for me today. Thanks.